We ask you at this time to take your seats and open your hearts.
I'm actually celebrating this year 21 years with my partner, and the idea of being legally married in our home state is very, very important.
And I'll tell you, what are they afraid of? Traditional marriage breaks up at the rate of over 50%. So what's gay marriage going to do to affect traditional marriage?
I feel very happy that the event was successful, and not just here, but involved in making this happen. So that's a real organic way to do things. This Buffalo, you have to start to do things different, not just talk about it. It all just has a different view of it. You know, I'm Jewish, you're Jewish, so anti-Semitism is just another component of everything has its little particular way that the prejudice manifests, but it still is about otherizing people. It still is about fearing people and marginalizing people, and you know, it's about power over. You know, it's the same old crap. To me, it's like the map at the mall that says you are here. So you are here. People do care. The other part about that I thought was such karma was that Darius Pridgeon, I must have asked him 3 months ago that he would be preaching this night before that vote tomorrow. Yeah, a lot of clergy, their denominations are not that supportive at all. And sometimes even if the denomination is a bit, the congregation isn't. So there are consequences. Like, you know, Darius Pridgeon will have consequences, and Father Marino will have consequences. He's a Catholic priest here. And I'm really excited about tomorrow. Because when I was growing up here at Temple Beth Zion, it was not good to be gay. So, you know, my parents took me to psychiatrists. They treated me for it. I was treated with shock treatments in the mental hospital and medication to get it out of me. That's there was what people treated people back then. It's just what it was. My parents thought they were doing the right thing, so you can't blame them. What were they supposed to do? Was it on the mental illness? It was considered a mental illness. It was in the DSM. Just came off in '73. How nice now to get an award for being gay when before I used to just get a diagnosis.
It was great to see Darius Pridgeon there and actually what he had to say.
Yeah.
You know, it was a very positive thing.
That was
unexpected and very positive. No, I'm positive it's going to happen. Hopefully the politicians quit their arguing and trying to pull it apart and just bring it up for vote. If they do, it's going to pass.
He's that mad.
It's all up to going up for vote.
Happening.
If it goes up to vote, it's going to pass, period.
Oh, definitely. Yeah, if it comes up for a vote, it's a done deal.
Done.
Oh, is it significant?
Yes, it is very.
This is literally the last 8 years of my life has been nothing but working on the issue of gay marriage. Building an organization from just the two of us at my kitchen table to over 1,600 people here in Western New York working this issue. Is it going to pass? Yes, it's going to pass. It will be amazing. It will be historic. And then I can marry you, baby. And it's woo-yah! And this is a very difficult evening because we've worked so very hard. And I've been, you know, we're all on pins and needles. And, you know, and then to get told that the Speaker of the House is refusing to bring it to the floor for a vote is heartbreaking. And I want it now. Every New Yorker wants it now. We've had enough.
Yeah.
And tonight was incredibly wonderful. Reverend Pridgeon was amazing. And I think he told the story that all of us needed to hear. You know, I'll take a black eye for you, but I'll stand up for you. I know 20 years from now when people are looking at this film, they're going to go, what was the big deal, Mom?
Yeah.
The work I've done in this community has been on the foundation that Carol set for me. And she has been an inspiration to me. She has continued to help me and encourage me and carry me through my very darkest hours, one of which came this morning. She's a remarkable woman, and I love her so much.
I said, my name is Madeline Davis. I'm from Williamsville. I want the same-sex marriage bill brought to the floor now, right this minute, now. and it was a really good excuse to get real drunk and eat cake. So, but a lot of people took it very seriously and called each other wives, and that was the 50s, the 60s, and then people started thinking it was silly, and then suddenly it became a real issue. And it was amazing that we could actually talk about it as a real issue now. There are enough votes. We're going to get it.
I've been in a relationship for the last 15 years. It would be nice to be able to take the relationship to a whole nother level. I pay taxes just like everyone else does, so why don't I have the right to marry and be with the person that I want to be with? Today is a significant day, and even if it doesn't pass tomorrow, like it was said in the program earlier today, it will happen in time, and we'll just have to be patient and keep doing what we're doing, which is fighting for our rights and believing that we are who we are and we were created as God created us to be.
I'm not getting married in Canada. I'm an American. I'm an American all the way through me, and I have been since birth. I love my country and I'm proud of my country. I will get married in New York. I will get married in the United States. I will get married with 1,600 of my closest friends who have worked with me on this issue, and about another 200 legislators who've stood up for me,
That want to marry us.
that have been there for me, and for an amazing number of clergy who've walked this walk with me and talked this talk true the whole time. And
It will be one
big celebration. Woo! Yes.
We've been marrying all along, and when our society wants to catch up with us, that's great. I hope it passes, but if not this year, then it'll be next year.
I'm very glad it's happening. I have never wanted to be married, whether to a man or to a woman, but I think anybody should have the choice. It's not somebody else's decision.
You gotta keep your nose on what other people want to do. If people want to get married, they'll get married. That's nobody else's business.
Exciting time for all of us to be in the midst of all of this incredible, powerful, and positive change. It's really great. It's really exciting. And I think if we just continue to celebrate the positivity and move forward in that direction, you can't go wrong.
Well, it's nice that everybody came out. It shows that everybody is trying to work towards the same goal.